Right, pacing for Pink, May the 5th is going to get here very, very shortly. Juanita Breen joins me. Hello, Neats.
Hey, Polly.
We're here at Melton, 2 weeks out, basically, isn't it? Or 2 weeks and 1 day.
2 weeks tomorrow.
Yeah, well, by the time this goes up, that's exactly right. Plenty going on behind the scenes.
Heaps.
Always a big day. It's massive. It is one of the biggest days you can have. I can't talk afterwards. The girls think that's pretty good when I get home, but there is plenty happening.
You can't talk, we can't walk.
What do we got planned this year?
It's a really big day again. I've just been loading all our carbon chemicals in the car, the prizes for the trainers.
Massive, a lot of trophy. You've got a trolley and all, I saw that.
Yeah, I've got a ute full. So really generous of them to give us that. Upstairs is booked out for dining, but we've still got some marquees available, and the catering, you'll be able to go downstairs. So the downstairs, there'll be a roast and everything available. Yep. So there'll be good catering.
That's in the old pavilion.
Yeah, down in the old.
It's as good as it ever was. So yeah.
Yeah. So our current chef caterers are going to be down there with their roving roast and other takeaway food. There'll also be a barbecue for the trainers and drivers. And people in the marquees, they can either do their catering or they can get catering. The marquees have plates and everything allocated if you're using our catering, and you can go down and get your roast.
And that's important because we want people to get there and be able to enjoy themselves enjoy it with their own company. Or if they don't want to do that, they don't have to get a marquee, and they can just go and know they're going to be able to get a feed in the old pavilion, and they'll still have plenty of rooms to sit. As you said, upstairs is booked out, so that's not an option for people. But there's still plenty of other options for people.
Yeah, definitely. And look, the marquees are great because they're down on that lawn in the home straight. It's a good area, and I think they've probably been a little bit underutilised in past years, but we've got a few booked in, and we could go a few more, and it's good if you've got a group.
Keeps getting bigger and bigger. This is, I'm going to say, the third year at Shepparton, maybe fourth.
I think it's third at Shepparton.
Yeah. It was always at Cobram. It's moved to Shepparton. It continues to get bigger and bigger. People get blown away though by when they rock up for the first time as to everything that does happen throughout the day. Obviously, plenty of drivers in the pink pants, which will start for the month of May, and there'll be plenty of pink everywhere. If you like, there's a little pink ladies. The whole place ends up pink. But there is so many other things going on for the day. Yeah,
look, we have a massive raffle table. You've seen that before. So we're still accepting donations if anyone's got anything that they'd like to.
That's for the raffle. So basically, you buy tickets and you get drawn out. You get to pick.
And it goes all day.
Yep.
We've also got some silent auctions coming in. There's probably room for a few more, but today we had a really great donation from Jimmy's Metal Fab. We've got
they were so popular last year.
Yeah, well, no, one of his stables, one of his shelters with the yard.
This year
he rang Sis and said, would you like me to donate? So, how good's that?
And you can get that on silent auction. You just got to be there.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just amazing.
I wonder how silent auction works. Basically, there's a clipboard there, and you put your name, your phone number, and your bid.
Yep.
And if someone wants to outbid you, they put their phone, and you come backwards and forwards and backwards.
And some of them get a bit interesting, and it's usually about 3:30 we close them off, and yeah. We're
going to make sure of that this year. I think we might have buggered the time up. I might have told people a different time last year, but we'll make sure we get that part worked out. But it is interesting. It's funny watching the people. It's just as much fun. I remember Mark Watson 2 years ago. He wanted this bar. Well, I don't know if he did. He's better half-nighted. But anyway, someone wanted the bar. And every time someone...
seagulls on a chip.
Yep. And every time someone put a bid in, he'd go there. And he was just waiting for that last call to happen and went from there. Rightio, so we've got those. What else?
Merchandise. We'll have some merchandise available on the day. We've also got some available around the traps. So our caps, our stubby holders and our beanies are in garage stores pretty much everywhere. Also Melton Saddlery.
Yep.
If you see myself or Sis or Stace Towers at the races, we've got a stock on us usually. You can usually grab them at Shep Track up in the bar. Plus we've got our other merchandise like our vests.
You're going to say the website?
GB Saddlery.
Good girl, because I was in trouble.
If you hop on the Pacing for Pink Facebook page, there's plenty of links there to get to the merchandise. So we've got vests, the hoodies that people have seen in past years, but this year we've got a really cool little cooler bag. There's some nice satchels, a really nice oversized jumper. And the jackets that we had last year, they're really good, and they'll be there again this year.
It's really cool to see a lot of those stuff coming out. Glenn Douglas, he actually had the jacket on tonight. He loves it. He wears it quite regularly. regularly. So,
it's
I think
good
he might have wore it knowing it was coming up, but I think they wear it just because they're good quality stuff, and they continue to wear them as well.
Yeah, well, my jacket from last year's been through the washing machine. I don't know how many times. It still looks brand new. So, yeah, they're really good. And the Jujube girls are from a harness family, and they're great supporters. Like, the profit comes to us.
Yep.
They make the stuff and send it off, and the profit comes to us.
Barrier 8.
Yes, number 8.
You told me these things, and I had to remind you. See, so that's my job.
Yeah. So for the month of May at Shepparton, you can sponsor race saddlecloth number 8 for each race. It's $100 to sponsor the saddlecloth. We've had heaps come in already, but there's room for more. We've got, I think, 5 meetings in Shepparton. So $100 gets you a mention in the race book and mention on course with the broadcast, and we'll pump it out on our socials as well.
Yep, and that's for the month of May. That's not necessarily for the 5th of May. That is for the entire month of May.
Sometime during the month of May. We've got 5 meetings, so
yep.
We hope to get as many races as we can.
Yep.
And just $100, and you can have pink number 8 for 1 race.
Yep.
And some of the other clubs are getting on board and doing that as well. Mildura have been running a program. Canberra are doing something. So
McGrath Foundation have got behind it again. Of course, this is raising awareness, but they've also donated a cricket bat. I saw for the but they're also going to be there, which is important.
Tracy Bevan, who is one of the directors of the foundation, she will be there on the day.
Yep.
She came down to Cobram, I think, a few years ago, so she's coming along, which will be great. And it'll be great for her to see, I think, how big it's grown.
Yep.
And yeah, we have the signed cricket bat from Glenn McGrath for the silent auction as well.
Yeah, and anyone wants to know more about it, because the reason for it, it's a lot of fun. We want people to go there. We want to have fun, enjoy a day out at the harness racing, have some fun, maybe win some raffles, maybe win a silent auction, maybe win on the punt at the races. But it's to raise awareness for breast cancer, and it's a cancer that's affected so many people. And the fact that these guys are going to be there, you can actually bounce and go and see those people and ask them. And whether you want to ask directly or indirectly, you can do it, and they'll understand exactly what it's all about.
And other associated services like Michelle, the breast care nurse who looked after Sissy, she and some of her colleagues, they come every year. People like Kim O'Keefe, who comes out every year, but before she was in politics, she used to do beauty therapy. She probably still does, I don't know. But she used to run a beauty therapy business and do some of those classes or
helping the ladies when they're in their need.
When they haven't got eyebrows and stuff like that. How to do your makeup and feel better. Look good, feel better, they called it.
Yep.
And, so all that stuff, those people are all there and part of it, and great supporters of ours.
It's what we want. We want to get people out there. So it's May the 5th, but of course the whole month of May, drivers will be wearing pink. They'll be sponsored. Pony trots.
Yes.
The pony trots.
Ponies on the day.
Yeah, we will. Is Stacey organising that? Is something random? Because there is always an auction where you can purchase the ponies, and that gets a bit cheeky too from time to time.
Drivers on the ponies, and
they have to buy. They have to buy their drive.
Gets the pony.
Yep. So that's always a little bit of fun.
That's always good fun.
So they're there, but even the pony trotters are going to be getting in the pink pants for the month of May as well.
Yeah, the ponies are actually wearing their pink pants already because they don't have a lot of meanings. They stop soon, the kids.
Yep.
So
which is it's sort of a little bit expected because it is getting colder.
Cold and
wet and wet. So it's not ideal for the kids either.
No, so they've been wearing theirs. I think they've started a week or two ago.
Yeah.
As soon as they got them, they were out in them. So and it's great to see so many of them involved. And we've had the kids do things like. We've got one little driver who's got wristbands and things she's selling to raise money. We've had other kids that have done cupcakes at the trots to raise some money. Like, it's great just to see how many people come on board, and I think that's one of the highlights of the day.
Yep.
How many people get behind it, and then the type of people that it brings to the trots. We see people there, they come because of the cause. They've never been to the trots. They come because it's Pink Day, and they have a good day, and you'd like to think that they might come back again.
Yep, that's all we want. But at the end of the day, we want to raise money, but we want to raise awareness.
Absolutely.
Some people might have to have a check and not sure where to go. Hopefully, by this day and age, they know where to go, but they may not.
Even just someone to talk to. You might be too scared to go to the doctor, but you might know someone who's been affected,
or not know which doctor to go to.
Yeah,
things like that.
People are often prepared to share their experiences with those things. So.
Yep, and everyone's there having fun on the same day. Neats, thank you. Well done. Good luck getting the carbine stuff out of the back of the ute. I was going to be a gentleman, then I saw how many there were. I'm like, no, you can go load them yourself.
At least Miles help me.
and Aaron will have to help you unload, so that part will be good. But no, thank you very much. And please, anyone that wants to get in touch with the club, get in touch with Shepparton. Any of you guys, Juanita Breen, Donna Castles, Stacey Towers.
Yep. Or just message the Facebook page, Pacing for Bink.
Yep.
You'll find us.
Yep, absolutely, and go from there.
Yep.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
And May the 5th, Shepparton Harness Racing Club.